everybody, welcome to the process of BST, and today we have Aaron and myself here to talk about pitch selection from the hitter's point of view. But first, we want to talk about our BST hats. We've been getting a lot of comments on them, and a lot of people would like to get them. So if you would like to get them, shoot us a DM on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, full 360 view. And look pretty good here on Sandy and Babe Ruth. So if they're rocking it, you should too. So we're going to switch it up a little bit, talking about the hitter side of it today. The thing that we've noticed a lot, especially with the high school season starting up and the college season in full swing, that we have noticed that it's not necessarily the mechanics of the swing that has been getting hitters out. But we've noticed that it's the hitters getting themselves out. And there's so much to do with hitting mechanics that's coming out now. Very popular. But honestly, I think that the biggest issue is pitch selection and plate discipline. Not necessarily plate discipline as in swinging at strikes and balls per se, but also swinging at your pitch and not missing that
Exactly.
pitch.
Like a common thing for someone to say when someone hits a pop-up or hits a ground or hits a pop-up, it's, oh, they dropped their hands, they hit the bottom part of the ball. Or when they hit a ground ball, it's, oh, they rolled over, or they hit the top of the ball. But if the ball's pitched at your head, how are you supposed to hit the top of the ball or hit the middle of the ball? You're going to hit the bottom of the ball. It's inevitable. It's physically impossible to hit the top of the ball if it's at your head. Or the same thing goes for if the ball's low, right? If the ball's low, it's tough to get the bottom part of the ball. You're going to hit the top of the ball. So sometimes when you get out, sometimes the reason why you got out is misconstrued. Right?
Yeah.
So definitely you should be auditing. Every time you get out, it should be, okay, like, what did I do wrong this at bat? And don't just take one person's opinion for it. Take multiple opinions to ask your teammates, ask your coaches, ask your parents, ask someone that you trust, right?
That's why it's so important to get video. We always try to get video of our hitters from behind the home plate and also from the profile view, like we do with all of our pitchers, because it shows you, hey, you know what, the mechanics, biggest thing, it shows you where the pitch is. Because there's so, like I said before, I can't stress it enough, is there's so much mechanics being taught about hitting and just slowing hitters down. We want to be as athletic as possible, having the right biomechanical movements and body patterns as we can, and swinging at good pitches. I can't say it enough, is that's why hitters get out a lot.
Is that the first thing you should be looking at when you audit your at-bat?
Absolutely, is pitch selection.
Okay.
Being able to recognize pitches. Because, I mean, you can hit the good mechanics, but if you have a bad eye or you're just swinging at balls in the cage aimlessly, that's not going to help you. You have to practice plate discipline. You can practice that. We work on that with our guys all the time. But you have to, it's tough because there's so much stuff going on out there on the internet, but you got to take accountability for your pitch selection. I can't say it enough. Aaron is the pitcher.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows.
If you get into an 0-2 count, especially versus a good hitter who has a good swing and can put the ball, can put up runs with one swing at the bat, you're not going to throw him something that you can handle, right? You're going to throw him slider down low, change up down low, depending on lefty versus righty, but you're not going to give him a good pitch. And if he swings at it, I did my job, right? I'm not going to give you something good, 0-2, 1-2 in a pitcher's count. So you got to understand that from the pitcher's point of view, his job is to not give you perfect pitches, right? He wants you swinging outside of the box because he knows when I throw the ball outside the strike zone, you swing, it's not going to be a good swing, right? So if you throw the ball way outside, normally the hitter's going to throw at his butt, right? So he can reach that pitch, and that's not a power position at all. You can't hit the ball in the infield in that position.
No, so. Not at all. And this is something that we've really noticed just recently. Because a lot of kids are like, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And it's like, oh, well, you swung at a bad pitch. And you're not trusting yourself and being hard-headed to an approach that you have. So we have a ton of drills that we do to help with even eye training as well as learning the strike zone and being disciplined at the plate. So if you have any questions about that stuff, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, and the thing is with pitch selection is don't swing at pitches because that's the only fastball I could get, right? And stuff like that. So
yeah. Want your pitch.
Yeah.
And then you got to obviously compete with two strikes. Yeah. But that's a whole another conversation.
So the first thing is understanding that it's an issue.
Yes.
Because a lot of kids don't understand that it's an issue that they swing at bad pitches. They don't understand. They're just ignorant to the fact.
Yeah, they think it's a mechanical issue.
Yeah.
So we got a ton of drills. Like I said, eye training stuff to do. So if you have any questions about that stuff, reach out to us, please. So on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, baseball specific training. We look forward to hearing from you guys.